So I've had a wee quick bite of lunch. I'm now heading over to the Abbey. So where I am just now is at the Muirkirk Cross, which is what you can see behind me. And up that road there, that is where the castle is. And the Abbey is just over in that direction there, just behind what is left of the old jail. Because I think the original jail was down here at the Muirkirk Cross before it got moved up into the castle. And so I'm going to be heading round and having a good explore of the Abbey. Before I do head round, if you're enjoying my channel, if you are enjoying my videos, if you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, it's always really appreciated. And if you'd like to support the channel further, I will post a link to the channelscoffee.com page, the channel's TikTok account and the PayPal account in the description bar below and in a pinned comment in the comments section. So with that out of the roads, I'm going to head round to the Abbey and have a wee explore. Let's just find this sign on the side of the courthouse. So the courthouse itself is where Sir Walter Scott had his early career as an advocate. Today it's the Sheriff Court. So a more formal plaque for Sir Walter. So the Abbey itself is down in this direction. Yeah, so this is also the entrance to the Bridewell Jail. It's now part of the Sheriff Court next door, which is that building there. Yes, that's the ruins of Jedburgh Abbey. I'll go through the entrance and get a better look at it. So this would be the entrance in here. This would be the ticket office and the gift shop. And it's run by Historic Scotland. And as with all Historic Scotland and National Trust for Scotland properties, they don't want people using drones on their properties. So that's their opening times. And you can just see how grand and large this building is, even in its ruined state. And you can imagine how large and grand it had been when it's actually at its height. It'd be an amazing building, an amazing sight to see. So I'm not going to be able to get into the church itself, as they are doing work on the stonework and the masonry, but I'm going to be able to explore the lower ruins. So these would have been like things like the cloisters, the outer buildings, and essentially the ruins that you can see down here. I'll try and see if I can get as close to the Abbey as I can, and maybe have a wee peek through the Harris fencing. Yeah, so the bit that I'm standing over just now is the cellars. Yeah, so archaeological excavations have been carried out on the site. It's probably told archaeologists a hell of a lot about this site and monasteries in Scotland in general. And you can still see how thick the walls were. And you can see some of the decoration on the top of this archway. So much effort's been put into this. You can see how badly it's been worn away by the Scottish weather. And that's why it's so important for the sort of Scotland to do what they can to conserve buildings like this. Because if they don't, these historically important buildings will be lost. Yeah, with Jedburgh Abbey, it's not actually that far from Melrose, which is where Robert Bruce's heart is buried. So we can easily spend some time just going through the different abbeys here down in the borders, because there's also Jedburgh Abbey as well, which just out past the Scottish View and past the Jedburgh Wallace Monument, or the Wallace statue. So definitely a lot of churches in the area. Makes me think of the phrase God's country with that many churches. But I'm definitely going to be exploring as much as I can. Not sure if I can actually get any further into the church or actually get a good view of the inside. Again, a lot of it is kind of closed off, but again, the work needs done. And there are these wee garden areas just right next to the Abbey Church itself. So, really peaceful places where people can also just sit and contemplate and just find some peace. So another area through here. And this is one of the other arches. And this one's actually been restored. So it'll be a more recent replacement for an older archway. Yeah, you get a good view of the site from here. See all the buildings that would have serviced the monastery, with it being dominated by the Abbey ruins. Yeah, so just below the visitor centre, there runs the Great Drain, as you can just see the bit there, the arch. And obviously it came along this ditch here and along in that direction. So it just goes to show how substantial the Great Drains for abbeys like this would have actually been. Because again, all of this, the bit at the bottom, all that would have been filled up with silt. And it's probably actually deeper than what you can see here. I think that's the Scots word "schuch" essentially would mean all the stuff that's filled in this drain. Well, as we just finished my visit to Jedburgh Abbey, and yeah, definitely some of it's really full of history and archaeology. Definitely something I'd recommend coming and exploring if you're in the area, or if you want to come and see some Scottish churches and maybe find ones that maybe a wee bit more overlooked in places like Glasgow or St Giles's. But it's definitely something that's really interesting. I do love, you get a really clear view of the western rose window. But definitely, I've definitely enjoyed my wee visit, my wee exploration of the Abbey. I probably will come back down at some point once all the work's been done and I should get a chance to have a look inside the church itself. Again, it just looks like a stunning place. So there's actually a tourist information centre just across the road from the Abbey itself, so I'm going to pop in there and try and see what information I can get about possible other places I can go visit. And I've definitely enjoyed my little adventure here in Jedburgh today. Hopefully you'll all have enjoyed these videos, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.